And a one, and a two, and a one, two. Hey, back to our Anyways, I was gonna shoot this video today because I'm sick. I'm supposed to be going to the doctor. At home, girl was like, "Oh my god, you're just having shit today."
Because she's going home, so it makes sense.
So, anyways, I'm here with this loser to shoot this video, this very important video, this very beneficial video, this very serious video. Anyways, her name is Tando, whatever. Not important.
My name is Tandor. I go to Verts, and yeah, I'm a student.
Not important. What we're here to talk about is what's important. Guys, to work out a very lonely and touchy subject. We are going to talk about being single.
Yes! It's actually nice. Why are you crying? I'm smiling.
I'm not smiling. So we're going to discuss reasons why we are choosing. Trust me, we are choosing because we are beautiful. We are... Why we are choosing to be single.
Besides choosing.
She's gonna start because we are Papa, and then I'll tell you my afterwards. But she's gonna, start or whatever.
Hey guys, as I said, my name is Tandor. It's already Tandor.
Don't reintroduce yourself.
I have to. This is my story by Oliver Tandor. So what happened was, wait, let me think. Why am I single? So I'm single because I was in this relationship. When I was in this relationship, I was trying to pursue God. But this relationship was like roadblock. Like, here's God there, here's a relationship here, and it's just like,
okay, oh my God.
So yeah, I couldn't like reach to God because like the relationship prevented me in so many different ways. I just couldn't, and whatever. It was just like literally So I'm like, okay, let me just try and move it a bit and just try and focus on God. Me, I thought I was just moving it a bit, So as I'm getting to know God and I'm understanding God, because now I can't understand God because of this person. So I'm like, no, let me just understand God, who He is, what is my purpose, and God and His kingdom and whatever. Anyways, so as I was doing that, just getting to know God and whatever, and my friends are dating, and I'm like, why am I not dating, And then Jiggy one day, boom, a scripture came, So the scripture is in Corinthians. Shut up. It is Corinthians something, I forgot. I told Julian, I'm a role model. Anyways, and it said that it is good for a woman to be single or not to be married, because like when
it's First Corinthians.
And it's good for a
7
woman to be single,
verse 34
because
35.
When a woman is in a relationship, his purpose is to serve or to please his
husband.
But when you're single, you're solely focused on pleasing God. And I was like, oh, actually, that is so true. Like literally, that is so true. Like imagine, like here's a scenario: your boyfriend is nearly I almost said dying. But let's say like you have to go, I don't know, like on a date or whatever with your boyfriend and whatever. And Jiggy, your pastor or what your leader just says you have a meeting. I mean, my boyfriend wants to go on a meeting, it's gonna be a hard situation. But when the boyfriend is not there, I'm literally just always available for these things, anything that has God, I'm just here, I don't have to please anyone. So it was some light effects, moments, boom, light bulb, boom, that I have to just focus on just pleasing God. And it helped me grow so much. So I actually appreciate being single. Because I've grown so much. With me being single, I've learned my purpose, now I know my worth. Now I know how I must be treated, because God is continuously showing me and telling me how to be treated. And it's just like my time to learn.
My story really, I am not wanting to be single.
I
didn't want to be single. Let me tell you what had happened. Fine. I got saved. Fine, great, right? And then, okay, sharp, after being saved, I did get in a relationship. I did. And it wasn't great. I was about to say, it wasn't great, It was like about a month and a half. Don't judge me. Like, life happens, And like, God kept working on me, and it was just like, this relationship ain't it, right? So I ended that relationship, right? Moving with God. But like, I'm moving, but like, I'm not close to getting a relationship, if you know what I'm saying. Like, I'm moving, but like, my eyes were still open, if you get what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Cool. We're moving with God. Fast forward to this year, right? This year, I become friends with this loser. She keeps making statements. So I remember I was reading Romans, because, our youth pastor, Edson, was like, he read Romans. I was like, let me go read Romans. I read Romans, right? So after Romans is Corinthians. This one keeps making statuses. Oh, Corinthians. Oh, Paul. Paul. I'm like, so I tell her, okay, fine, go read Romans. I'm going to go read your Corinthians or whatever. Fine, right? Homegirl sends me a message saying, listen to Paul. I'm like, girl, Paul said so many things. What do you mean, right? She emphasizes. She's not even trying to emphasize. She's like, well, you have to be single. I'm like, right? Because like, I'm still like, my eyes are open, right? So when I go read Corinthians for myself, I'm like, I gotta see this for myself. As I'm reading, a text. Then we get to that first Corinthians 7 verse 34 to 35, right? Where it says you need to be single so that you can, please God. And then you need to go back to your prayers, You're just like, oh my God, I just want to please you, Lord. I just want to do what you want in my life, Lord. I'm out here, Then I say, okay, fine, bet, right? I'm like, okay, cool. So during this whole time, praying the Spirit, whatever, you know what number comes to my head?
Ready.
Do you know what number comes to my head? 3. Not 3 days, not 3 weeks, not 3 months, 3 years. I'm like, hold on! I'm like, this cannot be happening, Jesus. I'm like, we need to renegotiate this because give us a husband, Fine, we had that chat. Just was like, end of discussion, right? Next day, friends from church visit me. Alison and Ashley come over, right? So obviously we talk. So then Ashley we were talking about dating or whatever. So then Ashley first speaks. She's like, yeah, friend, after 3 years when you start dating, I'm like, hold on, wait a minute, So then I mind that. I'm like, whatever. After a few hours, chat goes back in that direction. Alison is like, yeah, friend, after 3 years, I'm like, yo, Jesus, what do you mean? Like 3 years is like 3 years. Anyways, that's why I'm single. And let me tell you, like, God even like sort of like showed me why I'm single. So basically, I write poetry, and like I feel like God is really gonna use that like wholeheartedly. And then there was a time in this year where I had like a young crush situation, and then my poetry slipped away from being about God a little. It slipped away from being about God a little, and I found myself writing poems like So I Stay. That poem. So a guy was like, you need to focus on me type thing. This is what happens when you're not focused on me. So let's just prevent that so we can reach the purpose. So that's why we're single, by choice. Like, now it's a choice. Like, now, I'm not just gonna not listen to God like that. Like, who do I think I am? Who do I think I am?
Who are you?
So that's why we're single, And we hope our story inspires you to stay single.
It's very nice, guys.
Just, we're like...
you get happy. No one reads
How
your
much stress?
mood.
Hey,
You're not waiting for anyone to
yeah.
type or respond to your message at a certain
Yeah.
time. Listen, guys, go on, Nike.
Go or focused, you know.
Yeah.
So you need to be focused. You need focus. You know, focus on God. You know, everything will just into place. You know, yeah. So just that's why I'm single. You know, it's not like we're blind. You know, it's not like we're blind. We're not blind. Oh, we see.
I don't see. I'm
you.
blind.
Oh, I'm not blind. Oh, I see. I see you. California, guys, but like I can't entertain that, you know.
Yeah.
I have to look at the bigger picture, you know. So that's what I'm doing. And like it's hard. It's not easy for me. I'm struggling. I'm just like, it's not cute, but you gotta do what you gotta do, you know.
Also, I don't want to cry for a guy. And I know if I listen to God,
Yeah.
I will never, in Jesus' name, cry for a guy.
Amen.
So yeah, let me
Next
just
people we
listen to
dating,
him.
kaya naman engagement ring kaya mo
Let's
and let's have halage
I have to go to my husband. Let's finish this video because I have to go to that husband.
Nah, we're gonna be those types. Yo, man, I'm gonna flash it around.
Yo, me too. Yo, guys,
after
don't want
being- after
to. Yeah, you
being
actually
single
don't
for
want
years
to.
and
Like, it's
years.
actually a good thing that I'm single. No one wants me in a relationship. Like,
because
no one.
no, Leah, you guys are breathing fine. Let us get in relationships. We're gonna be on your
Oh my
next
word, oh my word. My boyfriend would be here.
But
Taking a video with
this
us.
would be like a whole like.
Listen, you don't,
Please,
you
guys
don't want that.
need
You don't want that.
So you guys should
Yeah.
thank God that we're single, and should go be single. Just
Yeah.
go do what you need to do
Get your life
and
in order.
be single. Be single.
Read Corinthians. What?
Go read Corinthians, guys.
Mm.
Go do it. Go read the whole book. Just go read the whole
Yeah,
book. It's
yeah.
really so insightful. Like you get so much perspective, and you know the important things in life.
It's Paul, guys. Oh.
You know the important things. So go read it. It's lit. Comment below. Why are you single? Do you agree with us being single? What are your reasons for not agreeing with us being single? Let's have a chat. Let's talk about it. And then on that note, subscribe, comment, share. Yo, young into babes.
Road to
500 subscribers. Anyways, I love you guys. See you next time. I appreciate you. I cannot live without you because I'll be so bored without you. I love you. Keep commenting. Keep being my subbies. Keep loving me. I can't live without you. Everything nice and merry. Comment below. Let's chat.
bye.
Go switch off the camera.
I'm so young.
You failed the camera.